Well, this is the storm damage we had. Due to the east wind that came during the worst part of it, we were spared the house getting a limb on it. Part of that tree up there got a piece knocked out of it. That tree suffered good. Everything's okay in the shop. But the big limbs came down. We actually tried to move those yesterday with a tractor, but those big limbs wasn't having it. So, pretty much the top came out of that one. That's the oldest tree. That's the first one we planted back in the 80s. Dug it up out of the ground from Eastman, Georgia. There's a fig tree amongst the middle of that, and I think they'll probably get destroyed by the time we get them pulled out. There's still life in the old fig tree, but I don't think it's going to make it. It'll have to sprout all new growth next year. Second fig tree is supposed to be right there, but it's pretty much been busted with that big old limb. We got a Chinaberry tree out there, which that sucker was going to get cut down anyway, and it pretty much tore most of the stuff out of it. Pecan tree didn't look like it suffered too much damage. Limb or two down. Like I said, we tried to move. We're going to try to move some of that back a little bit. When the power comes back on, I'll get my chainsaw out here and do a number on it. There's the second fig tree. Right there in the middle is where the stump of it is, and it's pretty much been annihilated. Banana trees didn't fare too well either. We had a pretty good crop of bananas on there, but the bananas, they'll grow back. Have no worry about that. All the stuff under the shed was okay. I kind of expected that east wind to take the shed down, but pretty much just got debris everywhere. Here was the third one we planted. We planted three. The three that I got from Eastman. This was the smallest of the three. This is the most healthy and sturdy of all of them. It took the longest to get where it's at, because where it's at is kind of a dry spot. The big one that got chopped out. That was the first one. I cut down the second one because it was right next to my shop, and I wouldn't have had a roof on it by now, all the shed and limbs. These two right here are actually ones we found growing from seeds at the edge of the road where these things scatter seeds. We planted these for shade. Between these three, it keeps a real good shade on our house during the summertime. Makes very good shade for summer use. All this will fall off. It'll be bare during the winter. That's all light in. Well, that's about it for the tour. There's the banana crop. I don't know, maybe it'll ripen up. We'll see. Anywho, that's the storm damage. 2004. It was Friday. I have no clue what day it is. Today's Saturday. Storm damage in South Georgia. We were fortunate the Lord looked after us. We're all safe.